Hi guys, just thought it might be fun to share the my first thoughts of the introduction of boats to Fishing Planet. May make a few mistakes as I've been fishing Russian fishing for the last month. You may see a few beginner mistakes, doing wrong things with fishing rods and stuff. So I've just come up to this area of, let's just see what options we have. Right, we've rented this kayak. We're actually on Moose Lake. I think it's White Moose Lake in Alberta, and not a clue what I'm doing. I haven't fished Fishing Planet for a few months now, since my father died actually in May, which was very sad. So we have some. I usually fish from the dock at the side for that first thing. That, let's see if we can get there. I usually cast for the first tree on the other side. Let's see how far we can go. This is a nice view. We've only got like shoulder view sort of thing. We can look to our left. I've heard rumours that the fish take the boat under the water, so there are some big fish in here. Is that? I hope them are not rapids, or else you might see some whitewater rapids when I was trying to come fishing. But if you see it in front of the tip of the kayak, that's the place I usually cast to. Is that's a frozen glacier, I believe, in front of us. I'm not going to risk getting out of the boat to walk on the ice, but I feel this is the direction we're in, and we usually get some nice lake trout. I'm not sure exactly what that is. It does look like frozen ice pack. Right. I'm not sure if we can actually. Right, so we want to be the other way around. Can't reverse the boat. Got 20 hours. So as you see now, this is where we was casting to. So I'm feeling, my idea is that if I can cast forward, I don't know whether you have to be side on. This is the first time I've tried this. Did it say press K to press Z to cast anchor? Anchor down. So this will give us a chance to get a bit of SF1 for out. Have they updated it? Press Z to anchor down. So they've not updated the instruction map to tell you Z is anchor down. So we are moving about with current and the ice flows behind us. So my idea was to fish from I want rod 7. Okay, let's see if we can Pick a rod. 7, okay. Now on the cast. I forgot how to do this. I cast in that direction and I'm travel sick myself, so I'm going out have some fun with this. I'm actually travel sick in real life, so can we stand up in the boat? Maybe not. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I can't turn around, so I'm not too sure what it's supposed to do. I wanted to I forgot the actual I forgot how to fish. I'm fishing planning, it's been that long. I'll take it right strike. So I don't think there is a trolling or anything like that, and I can't turn around. You would think you'd be able to, okay, so that was a pretty abysmal first try. Let's see what happens if we get up to the ice, see if the ice is... I won't risk it, would you, getting on that ice? Let's see if there's a way of getting on these. I've seen a picture where it shows the other side, a view from this side, so let's see if there's any way we can get... Right. I wouldn't like to do a canoe roll in this temperature of water, would you guys? Not really. I think I'd have some gloves on as well in this weather. I hate the fact that we can't turn and see behind us. And the fact that you can't just keep the boat going in one direction seems very, very naturally. It's hard to get your bearings. Well, I suppose this is what people are looking at. See, I'm so used to being in the trolling boats and have total control of that boat. Let's put the Z down and see what happens. See the boat's rolling round now. You need an anchor at the front and the back, really, to keep the boat in a certain direction, because I'm twisting away from where I actually want to fish. So the orientation of the boat to where I want to fish, I will need to actually anchor over here a bit. So I want to fish this area of water here. And I'll put the okay. So this is the area of water I want to try and fish. Possibly straight across in that direction. Okay, we're still moving around. If it does full circles, it's absolutely useless. If this boat does a full circle, I'll be out of here very quickly. Okay, so it seems to have settled there. It's in this area I want to fish, so let's see if we can. Is it still white glue halfway down? It seems as if the bait, the lure, seems to it's like a layer of treacle halfway down that it can't get through, and then all of a sudden the viscosity of the sludge moves, and then it'll sink to the bottom, which is no good if you want to be fishing on the bottom, you know. It's more or less straight down that. Wow, that's ridiculous, isn't it, guys? Okay, it took about a minute to get to the bottom. I just want to rock it on the bottom a few times. It looks like we're fishing straight down now, so I've not a clue what. Look at that rubber line. Wow. Just goes to show. Hey guys at Fishing Planet, just go and check out the physics of the line on this from Fishing Float 4. I've got 2,000 hours on this game and I loved it, and there's no way this spaghetti line was like this before the Alaska introduction. You had it sorted. Forget Unity, whatever, 6.5. Roll your game back to pre-Alaska and then just work from there, because you've got something broke here. This is rubber line. It's like fishing with latex line. It's like fishing with rubber, like a rubber line. There's some of that right there, and it's like it pours from the edge of the rod. You know, that doesn't happen. Oh, that's bad. That's bad graphics, guys. Probably the last stream I'll be doing on Fishing Planet. Sorry to say. I've got I'm level 40, 33 rank. I really wanted this game to go well, but something's broken. You can see there's something drastically not right. Oh, should I say there's something drastically wrong? And I'm not even bothered if I catch, actually. It's not sad. You know, graphics, great. I have no very restricted. I don't know why, because I'm in a boat, I can't look up and down. That's, you know, really, unless that's my mouse. Hey guys, that might be just my mouse, but everything seems so sluggish. Not very sad. Yeah, not into the rubber line at all. Anybody who's seen the last couple of streams on Russian Fishing 4, if any of you guys are into things looking right and feeling like a fishing simulator, I don't want to pinch anybody from Fishing Planet. I've bought 4 or 5 DLCs for Fishing Planet. I've supported it. I've asked what I'd like to see in, you know, in Fishing 4, and it just falls on dead ears, you know. So why is that lifting up in the water and not just bouncing across the bottom? Right, guys, not impressed. Okay, the graphics are good on the boat, you know, but it just doesn't feel right. We'll try we've actually turned around from where we're fishing. That's actually where I want to fish. Let's see if I can get, I forgot how to use this. Okay, do apologise. It'll take a bit to get back into this. These cranks don't seem to go through the deep water at all. There's a 4 somewhere, if I remember rightly. Might be wrong. Might be on another. So it's on another. Luminous crank. Thought we had a size 4 of that lure. Okay. Might not work through the day, I'm just interested to try it. I wish to just make this light water. Just let it sink. Guys. Unless there's a layer of slush, you know, icy water, what's actually, that doesn't even look like it's coming out of it. See, I forgot that they're actually floating baits. Let's speed up the retrieve. See if it'll send it down in the... No way you're going to get down there, are you? You need to tie a brick on, don't you? I suppose it'd be fun to try a popper. So I'll take the 2 out of the castle bishop. He gives it down. Let's see. Short casts. Well, not so far to cast anyway. That's fair enough, isn't it? Look at the rubber line. It'll be okay for fishing, like fly fishing. In fact, that's how you want a fly fishing line. You want to be able to lift the rod and rip it off the water. So, guys, just retackle your fishing game as Fishing Planet, Fly Fishing the Planet or something, because this is fly fishing line, not thingy line. Not sure how this is supposed to. Yeah. See the splashing, that's good. You know, the little line is just wrong. Don't mind the splashes, that part of the game's good. You know, and the wake, if that was a fly, making that wake on the water, so that part of the game's right, you know, and if that's the part that Unity, you know, if that's the part that makes the game right, we're being with the Unity 3D engine or whatever they call it. Not a clue how this is supposed to. It sounds like there's a dog bark every time I lift the rod. See, that's going around the current. That was a fly fishing river. You'd be happy with that. You know, and then you just flick your up, you know, just reel in a bit. Gosh, I've lost my mouse again, guys. Oh, I can't go left. Oh, I can't go left because I'm in a boat. I'm wondering why I can't go left. Now I can hardly see what I'm doing. Yeah, you want to make that so that, I don't know, so that you can sit on like a swiveling seat, really. Change the kayaks to rowing boats or something, guys, because the kayak's not doing it. I don't think anybody would want to risk being a kayak in this extreme conditions, you know. But you see, I'm not too bothered about boats in this game. But for the guys who want the boats, they can, I think they had images of being able to, you know, motorboats being able to scream and make waves all across the Alaskan River and stuff, and all around the Canadian, not Canadian, what's it called, the Michigan Lake. In fact, I'm not even sure if there's any fish on top in this. I don't think I've ever caught any fish on top in this lake. Probably catch the pike at the other end. We could have a go at the pike, I suppose. Let's see. What's my heaviest lure I can just try and get down through this slutty water? It's got to be one of these, I think. Let's see. Sorry guys, my mouse wheel is so slow. I don't know what's going on there. And I've put my heavier gear in, have I? Oh, here we go. So that's Forzook as opposed to egg to actually. Let's try it. Let's try that. Be fun if we get something on that pulls us under, won't it? Okay. Not a clue with these. What do you think? Or I thought the shads would do okay. Actually, we're being so deep in such a place, you would probably want something that glows a bit. I think you can light that fire at the side of the hut in a bit for warm up. It'll be freezing here. Let's have a look. Terminal is up. Well, I've not brought many stuff here, so I don't think we've got the time to actually sink. You know, sink the. Doesn't look like it wants to sink. And when it does, it seems to sink straight under the boat and not where it's. I've got slack line there, and it seems to be, you know, going down and being underneath the boat rather than sinking where it were casting. Look at that line. What the hell? A lot of static in that line. It don't like that boat. Look at that. Spaghetti anyway. Oh my god. Line doesn't do that, guys. Line doesn't climb up a boat. Just make it neutral to the surface. You don't want it bouncing up off a boat. Just to get it to lie on the boat when it comes in. Okay, we've not managed to get through the slutty water. Maybe this is a bit of an unfair. I don't know why a 42 gram thing you can't go. Yeah, this lake's broke. They've done something to stop things going through the middle. I think they're trying to simulate how deep the lake is, but don't simulate it by putting a wall of, you know, a wall of molasses or something. It's water. It's not, you know, it's not blooming treacle. Okay, guys, I've had enough of this corner. We'll work our way down. I actually look like a real newbie at this game, and believe it or not, guys, I've got 2,000 hours on this game. But I must admit, fishing this Russian fishing 4 has totally for anybody who's, you know, not fanboys of any of them. I want all fishing games to be good for the player, and this used to be the best game ever. When it just introduced Alaska, everything was working right on this game. They just messed up Michigan by nerfing the bite rate on it. But pre-Michigan nerf on the muskie, I'm not sure when that was, but it was just at the same time they introduced the Alaskan River. This game was perfect. Had a couple of bugs in it, you know, what you could put up with, and nothing really serious actually. But the line was thin. The line looked like mono fishing line. It was tiny. You could hardly see it, and the game was awesome. You could go down the riverbank, fish all day, catch great record fish. I mean, let's just have a look. You see, I've been here a while. You know, I've got some record, well, not records, but got some good fish. I don't know what's up with my mouse in this game. I can hardly use the mouse wheel. But with plenty of fish, you know, plenty of good fish there. Had some great times in this game. Been in a lot of matches, and I've only won one and placed one, but you know, even the matches, that side of the game was okay, you know. So I say, just the prices, it just got like a greedy sort of feel to it, and it totally put me off completely. I mean, they've made 3 boats. It's to come. So I mean, they should be giving everybody this DLC. With how long people's been waiting for them. I mean, I don't think that enhances the game. I think it's unneeded, and I'd have preferred them put 3 more pegs in than give you about what you count the fish off. Put 4, you know, put 4, 5 platforms around here, or make it all that you can walk all the way around it. You know, fish where you want. Why should be restricted to one fishing place? Just board it all up all the way around and let us walk around and have a cast. If we don't catch, walk in another 10 yards and cast in again. But it had no opposition, you know. It didn't have any. I've got to catch a fish on here. Let's. I think it's cruel to actually not show a fish being caught. This is one of the harder lakes, but there are good fish in here. There are good fish in here. Let's go and see if we can catch. Well, it's like I've no strength to even get back, guys. I don't know what happened then. So if you work out that, okay, I'm not short of money in the game, but if you work out, I've just made a couple of casts, had a chat. It's 10 o'clock in the daytime. It's 3,000 to hire this for one day. Would you bother? I don't think I'll be bothering again. My idea was to fish just where my arm is. That's where the lake, where my wrist is now. That's where the lake trout are, underneath the boat now. I can't even turn around to show you. Yeah, so you spend half a day getting. Let's see how long it regenerates. Well, it don't take long to regenerate, so that's not so bad. Give us some food in the shop, guys, and we can have a banana or a marathon bar or some nutty bar that we can speed up this regeneration. That's a way.